Tonight.
Welcome back, Fox Lovers, to another video, and today we are back playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes, I haven't really been making videos that much. I just made a drawing video. But yeah, we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and we're gonna continue the side story. So I do not remember which side story we left off. I think last time we did Respect. Yeah. Last time we did Respect because I was with Natsuki and Monica, where they're in the piano room. So we're on Balance. That's the next side story we're on. So Balance. So I guess I have water because my mouth gets really dry while playing this game. Okay, let's start. Balance. Natsuki! While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga in the closet shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace. What? Hi. The Literature Club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Each club member has received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga, then Sayori shared her love for poetry, as well as how she goes about writing it herself. Monica, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy, with a little help and encouragement from Sayori. I actually wrote a I wrote a short story before. I was writing the second part of the short story, but I just never finished it. But yeah. After the week was spent on their presentations, Monica decided to give the club members this next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Well, that depends on the kind of stuff you like. I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like mystery and romance manga. Yeah. So yeah, I like romance and mystery manga. I've read some romance manga before. I think I've read one mystery manga. I'm not sure. I like mystery. I like all of those things. Sayori reaches out and pulls a random book from the shelf and inspects the cover. Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes? What kind of manga are you reading? You wouldn't like that one. In panic, Natsuki snatches the book from Sayori's hand, then replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location. Okay, well, if you really have no preferences, then let's just start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get A lot of these don't start to get really good until a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. I could handle it. I did it with Yuri's book at least. Well, I'm more considerate than that. I can finish a manga in one day. It's a lot easier to read a manga than a book Yuri reads. Although, I'm kind of impressed by your attention span. If you put that much effort into her books. No, I have the attention span of a donut. Okay. That's how you spell donut? But I love my friends and I can do anything if it's for them. Well, okay then. Let's pick you something that even donuts can read. I didn't say I was a donut. I just said I had the attention span of one. Were you just trying to call me sweet? You're so cute. No! How did you get that conclusion? And don't call me that. A donut? Cute. Aw, how come? I just don't like it. I don't need a reason. Natsuki yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet door. I feel like they should have made an extra section for remake the whole game, but using like the newer models, like the newer characters, the newer styles of the characters. Yeah, I feel like they should have remade stuff with that. Natsuki yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet door. Okay. If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to hurt you. Nah, sorry, it wasn't you. Natsuki shakes her head while putting a second chair over her desk. Pulling! While pulling a second chair over to her desk. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles. You're like a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson. Sayori speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving an unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, here's the book, so just start it whenever you feel like it. What's it about? Well, it's like a comedy, and there's romance too, obviously. Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love in Another World for Luck. Nice. It's an isekai manga. It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guy, and then you find out well, you should just read it. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess who you're gonna ship yourself with. It would be so funny if I'm right. Ship? I don't get it. Never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Oh, okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Oh, yeah, I guess. But don't you want to finish this first? Yeah, but we could do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then I won't make you do it or anything. No, it's just, well, never mind. We can worry about it tomorrow. After the club meeting ends and Natsuki and Yuri leave, Monica strikes up a conversation with Sayori. I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so... I am not sure if she meant I can't say that to her or if I just can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing. I'm a woman of respect. But Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know. But you know, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki actually doesn't like me very much. Oh, that's ridiculous. How come you feel that way? Ah. Well, I mean, just like signs, like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first. And okay guys, I'm back. I just got a call. I don't know from who, but I just got a call. And that really makes me mad because I wanted to go through this recording without any freaking cuts. I just wanted this to be one video clip, but now it's two because some dude decided to freaking call me. And it feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know. Maybe. Ah, my stupid head is just making me worry for no reason. It's like to do that. It likes to do that. It's okay, try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. You're the best. Sari gives Monica a quick hug. Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get close to her. You got this. After the next club meeting starts, Sari is the last one in as usual. Trotting into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sari pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsuki. Hello there. Hi. What you reading? Can I read it with you? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sari. You can't just start in the middle. There are spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyway, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so... Well, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then. Can I sit next to you, though? Sure. Sari plops herself down next to Natsuki, then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, save for the periodic flutter of a page being released from beneath her thumb. From Sari's side, only the light tapping noise of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. Time passes. Sari's paper is filled with scribbles, and the margins are lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Did you finish? No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break. Natsuki stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw all the stick figures and thought you were just bored. I just draw those when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. This one is sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has problems with his back but the doctor can't figure out what's wrong with him. What the heck? You're the weirdo. Want to read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Sari slides the paper over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads through the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. She slides the paper back over to Sari. Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all of your thoughts and feeling like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional. Is that bad? Well, no, it was just an observation. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways to express their feelings. Well, Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Doesn't that depend more on the kind of friends you have. I don't know. To each their own, but I've never met anyone I'd feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that it's you, it's just how I am. So, you write poems? Never told me that. I just thought you wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but you should, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that, but can we talk about something else? I'm sorry. It's not your fault, it just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. Over the next few days, Sayori begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki! Natsuki! Hi, Natsuki. At the end of one club meeting, Monica, who has become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah. I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? Yes, mostly. Natsuki glances over her shoulder but doesn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk about people behind their backs. Oh. Natsuki falls silent, but she fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing, as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back, I guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than to do it to others. Monica shares a bright smile. You're really considerate. Thanks, I guess, but it doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, just still fidgeting. I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being like all over me right after we met. It's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. I can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them. And sharing everything about myself, that's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine. Why would you have? I know I just feel bad about it. I know Sayori, so I should have realized. Monica navigates through her tinge of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want me to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I could, I don't know. I could, divert her into another club activity for you or something. No way. That would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that went through. Besides, just because I complained about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me. True, I'm sorry. I guess I just instinctively want to try to solve problems even if I haven't been invited to. It's fine. I would talk to Sayori about it, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her just constantly be afraid that she's bothering me. I don't know how to just keep things natural. Well, I think if you do a good job expressing all your feelings, she would totally understand. Sayori really wants to be the best she can be for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve her friendship with her. Maybe. It just feels so dumb talking to someone about how to be friends with them. It's just weird and not cool. Monica shrugs. It's the literature club. Then she mumbles through a stifled laugh. It's not the cool club. Hey. Sorry. Sorry, that just ticked me off for some reason. Look, I know that you're kind of in a tough spot and that it's hard for you to really express yourself, but you've really demonstrated to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of it. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her things, then she finishes her thought in a mumble. And I'm still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Monica smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monica knew what she meant. I was actually planning on, a long time ago, I was planning on making a live-action version of Doki Doki on YouTube. I was gonna have it, like, all the choices that you can pick in here, I was gonna have, you can, pick the choices there as well. Well, just the choices to, to go through the Natsuki bits, the Yuri or Sayori, like, to get the special scenes in there. And also do the Natsuki or Yuri, extra thing. I was gonna do that. But, one of the character who was gonna play Yuri moved schools, and, I could not find someone to play as Natsuki, so, yeah. It didn't work out. But I hope to do it sometime in the future. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monica knew what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything was really going to be okay. Then that's the end of the first part. Play music, just because. I'm just gonna look at the pictures real quick. So here's the metaverse thing. This is the first wallpaper you get. Here's the Doki Doki thing. Then here's every character right here. This is like the current style for the characters. Then here we have like little chibi versions of them. And then here's the new styles for the characters, which I like a lot more. I like them better than the original. So I wish they would remake the the game, but using these characters right here. Like here's the literature club picture right here, right there. But like they remade that right here. And it just looks a lot cooler. I like it. It looks like they remade the chibi versions as well. Respect. Here's Understanding. This is from Understanding. This is these are other looks for the characters right here. Yuri dropped some papers, and Monica's drinking Starbucks. But yeah, and then we have this, this. Then here's one of the. This is the poem. These are poems now. Here's some poems. Here's all the poems. Some of these poems are going to be showing in the side stories, and these right here are like end poems, I guess. Like ending poems. A special gratitude received by achieving full completion of the story, which I had to play the game a lot of times from a save, so I had to save it once. Play the game throughout, like, getting, like, all the special scenes for one character, then go back to the save and do the same thing for another character, and yeah. I had to do that to get this. And with this one, the final message, this is just, you get it at the end of just a normal game. A poem from Sayori, distributed at a special event in the past. acquired all of Sayori's other poems. So we have to get like all of Sayori's poems for this one. This one we have to get all of Natsuki's poems. This one all of Yuri's poems and all of Monika's poems. An electric signal from summer modes, okay. And here's all of these, the special scenes that I had to unlock. This one I didn't really, like, because I've never done a Sayori's route throughout the whole game all that much. And when I did it, I got this, and I like, this disappeared, and like, I didn't even know this was a scene in Doki Doki. Like, this is the only one I've ever seen. But yeah. Then this one, we got this one, then this one, then this one. And these are the side story ones. And then there's the ones from the feature side stories. Here's all the secrets stuff. Should really get on playing the game, but I just want to look at those. This says, can you hear me? You get these at the end of like every, like, these just randomly appear. This one says nothing is right. Okay, here's, I'm pretty sure this one's, Yuri. I'm pretty sure Yuri wrote this. I think Yuri wrote this. It's either Yuri or Sayori who wrote this. Because there's a blank and it says, understanding how blank feels now. It's because today I cut my skin open for the first time. And yeah, we already know that Yuri has cuts on her arm. But like, it says first time here. And it says how blank feels now. I think I understand how blank feels now. So I'm pretty sure Sayori wrote this. Because this is I decide to kill myself. So I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure Sayori wrote this. And stare at the dot to real message. I had to wait on this one for a while. Okay, then here's a joke, a dream. Things I like about Papa. This is written by Natsuki. I read most of these already. I can't convince myself to go to therapy. Okay. A dream. And here's this. And then these are all the rooms that's been shown. The main character has a pretty nice room. Here's his kitchen, and here's Sayori's room. Here's the outside, and here's a school. Here's the poem thing. Natsuki's manga collection room. Is it darker? I don't know. Here's that, here's a music room. This one, I'm pretty sure this appeared before. Yeah. Then here's this one. This is one of my favorite pictures right here. I'm gonna save it as a wallpaper, cause like I really like this one. You select Doki Doki during the poem game, and you get this. And there's a Sayori, Monika, Yuri, and Natsuki, and I just really like how it looks. And here's them. Here's it again. But Sayori's hair looks a lot shorter in these. Yeah, it's a lot shorter. Here's a draft of Natsuki's. Here's how Natsuki was originally supposed to look in this scene right here. Here's the Sayori, another Sayori. Here's that one. These are just all scenes, but like this is how the main character is supposed to look. And like I find it like this looks really cool. It looks way cooler than all of those other drawings and like that people made how the main character look. Because a lot of people drew how the main character looks, and this one looks a lot better. Provide in an email. Okay, here's like the mini versions. This is that one. These are all sketches for them. This is a skip button while Monika's talking. A colored sketch of Monika's initial character design. So this is how Monika was originally supposed to look. The outfit's gray. This is how Sayori was supposed to look. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I like this one. A sketch to different hairstyles for Sayori, which I like that one. The third one at the top. I like that one. Or like the last one, really bottom. This is how everyone else was supposed to look. How everyone's supposed to look and stuff. How Natsuki was supposed to look. This was like different uniform designs they were they were thinking using, I guess. So yeah. And there's these new art right here, which Yuri's on the floor with letters and candles. Sayori is making presents. Natsuki is reading a recipe book while making a chocolate. And then here is here's Monica. These are Valentine's Day things. What? These are Valentine's Day pictures. Oh, okay. This one you get after you get all the special poems. This is weekend without pressing skip. So I had to just wait there, just press A a lot of times while Yuri was just there sitting there dead. Losing color. This next one is one that you get after completing all the side stories. And yeah. This one is when you click horror in the poem game. And this is they're on a video call. This is 2020. Delete Monica for the second time. And they're all on a video call. Yeah. Natsuki has cat earphones. And that's all. That's all of those. So let's just continue. Balance. Yeah, let's just finish this. It's lunchtime. Sarah, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamor and bustle of the students is drowned by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey, is that Natsuki? I never run into any other club members around the school. Natsuki! Sayori stands on her tippy toes and waves. Natsuki, who's busy walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. Then she glances over in Sayori's direction. Sayori waves enthusiastically. Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Hey! She definitely saw me. Monika's the first to arrive in the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki's already inside, is unable to work up enough courage to enter. Natsuki's been so distant with me. I was stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because I got to share her manga. But besides from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today. Sorry, but do you plan on going inside? No. Why? I'm sulking. Oh. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you, excuse me. No, don't leave me! Oh, I'll stay here then. I don't want to go in, I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today, so I waved and called out to her, but instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me. Really? Not bad. Hey, I'm sorry, that was a joke. It just sounded like something stupid that I would do from anxiety. From anxiety? Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself. Oh, well, that makes sense, based on the person you are. But Natsuki isn't. She, likes that. Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends. But it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more instead of getting closer. It makes me feel like she was... It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga. But she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her? No, she She was just walking with her friends. With her friends? Yuri pauses for a moment. How do I put this? Siri, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to spend time with them. Of course. I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best part of my day are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone. So, you hate being alone? Siri nods. We're very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So I think, well, if I was trying to have alone time and I was being threatened with an interruption, then it just wouldn't make me very happy. Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She's already with her friends. I'm not trying to be alone or anything. No, I think it's similar. It's, well, we're all friends in the club, but we have our own lives outside the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity at which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. I think when establishing a friendship isn't important, it's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside of the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace rather than jump headfirst into a new commitment. But that means I really was bothering her. I just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her? I don't know, I'm sorry. My insight was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so why was she so selfish? Even if all that is true, then it still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she already seems really social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How could I let myself do this? Sayori? I think that, well, there was only time when you told me something about the way I saw things, in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So I think if we were to realistically consider the situation and how it would cause someone to feel, I am bad at this. Sorry. I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people. Hold up, we're back, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. You're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people. Suddenly, Sarah gives Yuri a gentle hug. You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You were trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart. It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others, and my friends deserve happiness. Sari beams. Well, I think I'm gonna give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants. And if she does, still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her by trying to make her happy. That's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that it hurts I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. If it's to be better for my friends, I want that. That's very mature of you, Sari. I'm mature. Sari hops up and down on her toes. So, does that mean you'll be going home after all? Sari shakes her head. I need to be here to show her that I respect her space. I'll just spend the club by myself today. Yuri nods in understanding. You can go in first. Okay. You're blocking the door. Oh. Sari steps aside. By the way, before Yuri enters the club room, Sari and You said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways. Yuri smiles and shakes her head. Sari, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. Yuri turns and enters the club room. After a moment, Sari follows. The club room is quiet. When Sari walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sari smiles and gives Natsuki a quick little wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in her book. Sari decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. Oh. Cat, what are you doing? Oh, are we writing today? If I move closer, I get closer. Monica speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the club room. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk. Hey! Natsuki pulls the sheet closer to her and covers it with her arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine. Natsuki replies dismissively. She glances over at Sayori, who is focused on her manga. Monica follows Natsuki's gaze. I think she's mad at me. How come? I'm busy right now. Ask me later. Monica falls silent. Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin, allowing Monica to see. It says to Sayori. Understanding, Monica smiles. She places a hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, I'm proud of you. Understandable, have a great day. Natsuki looks away but makes no motion to remove Monica's hand. Monica gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed. So Monica, after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late, Sayori was determined to finish her manga volume before heading out since the end was approaching. However, with Natsuki also staying late for an unknown reason, a silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to a closet and puts it away. She slides it back into the shelf while Natsuki watches. Natsuki gets up and puts it back out in order to return it to its proper location. Sorry, I didn't know where it's supposed to go. It's fine. The two fall silent again, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. A moment passes. Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Siri turns away to hide her pained expression, then walks away from the closet. If there was any proof Natsuki no longer wanted to be friends, this was it. Defeated, Siri carries herself out of the club room. Once in the hallway, Siri takes a deep breath and hits her palm against her cheeks. Suddenly Natsuki's stammering voice calls from behind. Natsuki? Startled, Siri turns back around to face Natsuki. Oh, it's this. Natsuki fidgets and anxiously continues with a shaking voice. I have a lot of things to say. Me too. But you go first. Natsuki bites her lip and can't stay still. Well, first of all, she cuts herself short, struggling to continue. I'm trying to force the words out. She stamps her foot and hops up and down a little. I'm sorry for the things I did at lunch, and I'm sorry for being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to, like... I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable, especially when it comes to, like feelings and stuff. So, face burning, Natsuki clams up again. Wow, the skip button is no longer, I can skip it now, but I don't want to. Instead of continuing, she simply holds up a sheet of paper to Siri to take. A poem. The best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle in the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, all my collections, my memories, all my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch, but it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinges. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. Knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. An eye peeks through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them to put them away. I see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door and I'll show you the best place in the world. Oh, nice. Cat, stop attacking my feet. It's a poem. But I thought, well, I sucked it up so that I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it. Please. Siri smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart. I'm happier than I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get closer to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted. And that we probably have different ways we like to make friends. About like the friendship stuff. I mean, it's okay, I understand, so you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job. So don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay? Natsuki nods. You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you space. I was thinking, it's still that I just approached you all the time and that I should just let you approach me when you wanted to. Just whatever makes you comfortable. I'll respect that from now on. Friendship should always start with those things. With the right balance. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, nothing here. Natsuki nods again. One thing about that. Well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want to be balanced, like you said. Sari nods. I understand. We'll make sure of that together then. Isn't this a part called balanced? Cat, what are you doing? Well, anyway, now that the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again. I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now, or anything like that, but I guess it wouldn't hurt. I guess it wouldn't hurt once in a while. Only the best ones. So you better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind. I don't like anything you do, Natsuki. I was just saying. More importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend. Huh? Oh, from the manga. Wait, I need to guess who it is. You definitely won't be able to guess. The two walk down the hallway together. My god, there's so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the last 2 chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. Aw, you wanted to enjoy it with me? That's so cute. Oh, shush. Eh. And, play with me. And, we finished, that side story. Let me quickly come down here to this, and then set that as wallpaper. And then bam! That's my wallpaper now. Side stories, so balanced. We finished balanced. So we did trust, understanding, respect, and balance. So there's reflection and self-love. Next one's Yuri and Monica, and then the last one's Natsuki and Monica. I mean, Natsuki and Yuri. Then the equals is like, I guess all of them. But yeah. So, reflection is next, then we only have, like, 3 more. We have 3 more left, and, well, I guess that's the end of the video, then. There is no freaking, controls option, so I can't make it to where when I press a button, the text goes away, like it does on PC. But we will be ending the video here either way, so I just hope you all liked the video. I don't know when I'm gonna make the next Doki Doki video, but I'm gonna be going home soon, so I'll be making a lot more videos, a lot more better videos, I guess. I don't really know, but yeah, we're gonna be doing that. So, but yeah, I might make a video over there with my cousin. You guys seen him before from the Survivor series. I don't really know when that's gonna be. It's like at the end of the week. Because I'm gonna go and see him. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video. So yeah. Oh shoot. Oh no. Hold up. So I hope you all enjoy the video, and peace out. Bye bye.